conditioning, you know, all the comforts of the hut.
The arguments for better birth control, tonight at 10.
Tonight, an NBC world premiere movie. Michael Landon.
How can it be that I've thought so little of that day for this long stretch of years?
And Art Carney.
Are we ready for the big day?
I love you.
In a heartwarming celebration and tribute to the spirit of courage and hope.
Is my grandfather gonna die?
Our lives have to go on, and Grandpa understands that.
For 3 generations of fathers and sons, the most intimate moment in their lives.
For memories.
A special family television event.
Have you heard somebody implying they're a thicker sauce than ragu? Well, the truth always comes crashing down. Ragu Thick and Hearty Spaghetti Sauce. If you want thick, rich taste, it's the thickest you can buy, and that's the truth.
When your skin gets this dry, now there's new improved Vaseline Intensive Care. It heals rough, dry skin fast. New improved Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion, now with more healing ingredients.
You're not leaving until you eat breakfast, so you might as well do it.
If we've told you once, we've told you 1,000 times. Have you forgotten everything we taught you?
A suggestion for all you grown-ups who think there's no time for a hot breakfast. Kellogg's Pop-Tarts.
See, little fruit. You like fruit, don't you? Now open wide.
Kellogg's Pop-Tarts. The hot breakfast everyone has time for.
You know you like them. Mommy, I can't breathe good.
Why is this child waking up in the middle of the night, sniffling and sneezing, coughing instead of sleeping? Why? When there's Children's NyQuil. Children's NyQuil was developed with the advice of pediatricians. It has no alcohol, no aspirin, and it gives him the relief he needs to rest. Children's NyQuil, the no alcohol, no aspirin, nighttime sniffling, sneezing, stuffy head coughing, so your child can rest medicine.
We're about to prove a point. On the right, a pie wrapped in saran wrap. On the left, Reynolds and Glad. Knowing a bear won't eat what he can't smell, which one holds an odor and freshness better? Saran wrap. Nothing protects food better.
Hey, ham and cheese. Hey, BLT. You know, you may be a classic, but brother, you're never fully dressed. We're not a classic. Pickle. A crunchy, juicy, classic pickle. It really makes a sandwich.
With men or boys in your home, chances are the bathroom needs cleaning almost every day. You need new fresh-smelling Lysol bathroom touch-ups. Just wet one under the tap and wipe. In one step, you've cleaned, disinfected, and deodorized. So, for quick, in-between cleanings, you need new Lysol bathroom touch-ups.
Fingerprints on glass, spots on mirrors. Every day I clean them. Spray on the cleaner, scrub with one paper towel, dry with another. 3 messy steps. But today, there's Glassmates wipes with liquid cleaner built in. Just wipe and leave wet. Glassmates dries to a shine. No streaks.
Try Glassmates. It's one step easy.
Funny how things surprise you. I bought Lysol Cleaner because I wanted our home to be as clean as it can be. Cleaner. But I didn't expect such a nice fresh lemon scent. Other cleaners can clean too, but most can't disinfect like Lysol.
Lysol deodorizing cleaner with a lemon fresh scent.
I like Lysol.
Search high and low. You'll never find a bear like Hallmark's Valentine Bear. He can wrap his arms around your special Valentine and make it even more special. He can make a message more moving. Sorry. He can pull a heartstring or make a card twice as fun. In fact, for only $3.95 with any $10 Hallmark purchase, he'll make any Valentine more memorable, even if it's the same thing you gave last year.
Hallmark has a way. Nothing moves you like a Mercury.
Mercury Sable was named one of Car and Driver's 10 best for 1990. A modified Cougar raced to an IMSA GTO championship. And now you win during the Mercury Hall of Fame celebration with 4.8% APR financing or $1,000 cash back on Mercury Sable, $1,000 cash back on Cougar and Topaz. The Mercury Hall of Fame celebration going on now.
NBC Monday Night at the Movies will return following these messages.
It's an unexplained phenomenon baffling scientists.
This is a real mystery.
Dozens of circles are carved in the British countryside, appearing overnight.
Just odd, strange.
There are no footprints, no tire tracks, no evidence it's man.
You just can't believe it.
Could it be a freak of nature or UFO landing sites? It's a close encounter with the unexplained on Unsolved Mysteries Wednesday.
My father was born right in that house in 1922. Mum and he raised 6 of us there, but somehow it never felt crowded. After 8 years in the States, I can hardly explain what it's really like. So I go back every week to make sure I never forget.
Who says you can't go home again? Go ahead, reach out and touch someone.
Federal budget cuts that will affect Chicago, the story at 10.
Where Pigeons Go to Die continues, starring Art Carney, Michael Landon, and Cliff DeYoung.
Not all prisons have walls.
You're in a city, you can't read the street signs. You're lost.
Not all prisoners wear uniforms.
You can't take a bus. You can't read where it's going.
Not all escapes make headlines.
Teach me to read.
Jane Fonda.
I'm good at.
Robert De Niro.
I'm good at getting the right teacher.
Stanley and Iris. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday, February 9th at theaters everywhere.
Now at Little Caesars, you can get Crazy Eights. 2 medium pizzas loaded with 8 toppings for only $8.88. Why, that's a virtual avalanche of toppings. There's pepperoni, ground beef, bacon, ham, green pepper, onions, Italian sausage, mushrooms. The Crazy 8 special at Little Caesars. 8 toppings for only $8.88.
Pizza, pizza.
The residents of the West End of St. Louis are a diverse group, but they do share certain things in common, even some they're not aware of, like gingivitis, an often painless gum disease that affects over 75% of all adults. Fortunately, many know enough to use Listerine, the only non-prescription mouthwash accepted by the American Dental Association for helping to prevent and reduce plaque and gingivitis. So while they may share a common problem, they may also share a common solution, Listerine.
When you think of all the things your eyes have to do every waking hour of every day, it's good to know the GE Soft White Light is easy on your eyes. It's a soft, warm, glowing light. The GE Soft White, a light so remarkable, it's sensitive to the needs of the human eye.
GE is light. We bring good things to life.
NBC Monday Night at the Movies will return following these messages.
Wednesday on Quantum Leap.
The man I marry has to be more of a man than I am.
Sam has to prove he's man enough to hitch up with a tough cowgirl or die trying. Take the Quantum Leap Wednesday.
Then at 10, one of music's hottest new sensations, Tom Joyner has a revealing interview with the new kids on the block. Channel 5 News at 10 after Quantum Leap Wednesday.
NBC News at this hour, I'm Stan Bernard. The government today banned many uses of red dye number 3, especially in lipstick and other cosmetics. It said high doses of the dye cause cancer in laboratory animals. In East Berlin today, longtime communist boss Erich Honecker was arrested to face trial on charges of treason. And a package containing a booby-trapped pistol was mailed today to a federal drug prosecutor in Brooklyn, New York, but the gun failed to go off. More news later on this NBC station.
I want a 10-minute breakfast, so I'm bringing a clock to time it.
You don't need a clock. The waitress has a stopwatch.
If her watch is stopped, how will I know when 10 minutes are up?
Because if breakfast takes longer than 10 minutes, it's free.
I get a broken watch for free.
I'm talking about breakfast.
And you've rambled on long enough. It's time to go eat at Lenny's.
Denny's.
Now you can have your breakfast or lunch served in 10 minutes, or it's free. Only at Denny's.
Tonight on Channel 5 News at 10.
A blast from women's groups about birth control and why newer and better methods aren't being made available. Also,
when they noticed they had a problem, they brought the plane down real quick.
Why passengers aboard this jetliner were forced to bail out after another emergency landing today at O'Hare. And the president's new $1 trillion-plus budget with cuts that could hit the Chicago area hard.
Join Ron Majors and Carol Maureen tonight on Channel 5 News at 10.
Ford's biggest sale ever just got bigger, because right now your local Ford dealer is offering the best deal ever on the world's best-selling car, Ford Escort. $1,000 cash back for your down payment or 4.8% financing for 48 months. Choose the model you want, the color you want, and get low 4.8 financing for 48 months or $1,000 cash back on every new Escort. The selection is great, so buy a new Ford Escort today and get 4.8 financing for 48 months, only at your local Ford dealer.
Better birth control and why it's not on the market at 10.
Where Pigeons Go to Die continues, starring Art Carney, Michael Landon, and Cliff DeYoung.
Listen. Listen to the sounds. Listen to the sounds of a whole other world. Apple, cinnamon, Cheerio.
Real apples, whole grain oats, and cinnamon make every O taste as great as it sounds.
Listen to the sounds of a whole other O. Apple, cinnamon, Cheerio.
Now this has the odor-absorbing power of this. New Stay Free. Now with odor-absorbing baking soda inside every pad. It's protection like nothing else.
Isn't it kind of a weird idea? No, it absorbs odors, doesn't it?
Well, I know,
I think it makes perfect sense.
New Stay Free. Now with odor-absorbing baking soda inside every pad. It's protection like nothing else.
I love what you do for me.
When I bought my Toyota Tercel, I knew it was affordable. But until I started driving it, I didn't realize how affordable. Did you know that the average cost of mechanical maintenance on the Tercel is less than 25 cents a day? It costs more to park it than it does to drive it.
I love what you do for me, Toyota.
Mr. Bobby McFerrin. For Ocean Spray.
So tangy. So crisp.
Taste refreshing Ocean Spray Cran Raspberry. It's music to your mouth.
When Mom gets a cough and cold, everyone suffers.
Mom, Dad's ironing.
Time to doctor that cough with Robitussin.
Look, Mom's feeling better.
Robitussin, recommended by more doctors, pharmacists, and Dr. Mom.
Thursday, Cosby takes a lesson from blues great B.B. King. And the critics love Grant at a special time on a hot new Cheers.
Fire! Fire! I gotta get you out through the window here.
It's too small.
Take off all your clothes and rub the soap all over your body.
Then dates in prime time for late night's 8th anniversary special from the Universal Amphitheater in Los Angeles. It's the greatest comedy moments from 8 years of late night. Sit back and get comfortable for David Letterman's 8th anniversary Thursday.
You can do school or you can do drugs, but you can't do both. So you decide. You can get a good education, a good job, a good life, or you can get hooked into drugs, end up in jail, and yes, even get AIDS. Pretty simple choice, isn't it? The more you know about how drugs can waste your life, the more you know you've only got one choice. So stay straight and stay in school. Worked for me.
In
Imagine a Disneyland as big as the city of San Francisco. A Disney World with a surprise around every corner. 43 square miles of tropical paradise. The spectacular Disney MGM Studios theme park. And the incredible Epcot Center. Imagine yourself here, Walt Disney World in Florida. As big as imagination gets.
Morning, honey. I'll get that for you.
My family finally agreed on one cereal, Honey Bunches of Oats.
Nothing else is that taste, nothing else is that crunch. Honey Bunches of Oats, that's why we call it the best of the bunch.
No one else mixes honey roasted oats in bunches with crispy flakes of corn and wheat.
Nothing else is that taste, nothing else is that crunch. Honey Bunches of Oats, that's why we call it the best of the bunch.
With almonds, too.
Whoa! Everybody skippy dipping, scooping it or finger licking, spreading it on or maybe celery sticking. Everybody skippy dipping. People dipping for the skippy cause it's nuttier. People dipping for the skippy cause it's peanut buttier. Big people, little people, everyone, cause it's good, 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 good fun. Whoa, everybody skippy dipping. Look out! Everybody skippy dipping till it's all skipped down.
Oh, sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a lot. Sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a lot. Sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a lot. Finesse.
NBC Monday Night at the Movies will return following these messages.
We'll look into some unfriendly skies as companies try to take back employees' frequent flyer miles. Also, tips to help you save your hearing tomorrow morning on Today.
Tomorrow, too many drug dealers and too few cops. We'll see how one Alabama lawman uses volunteers to help fight drug traffickers on NBC Nightly News.
Now from the markets of Rome, where a mix of cultures created bold, spicy sauces, comes the recipe for new Classico di Roma Arrabbiata with spicy red peppers. Classico di Roma Arrabbiata, one of the new Classico authentic regional pasta sauces.
Great Scott. Holmes, what do you make of this mystery radio station?
Easy, my dear Watson. Observe.
Well, that's WXEZ, FM 100 and AM 820.
The same, and yet not the same. The keen listener will note that WXEZ is better than before, with more vocals, easy hits from Phil Collins, Miami's Sound Machine, Al Jarreau.
Well, Holmes, one thing I don't understand. With the new sound of WXEZ, who would listen to anything else?
That, Watson, is a mystery to me.
This news preview is sponsored by the Ameritech Pages Plus and Walgreens.
Tonight on Channel 5 News at 10.
A blast from women's groups about birth control and why newer and better methods aren't being made available. Also,
when they noticed they had a problem, they brought the plane down real quick.
Why passengers aboard this jetliner were forced to bail out after another emergency landing today at O'Hare. And the president's new $1 trillion-plus budget with cuts that could hit the Chicago area hard.
Join Ron Majors and Carol Maureen tonight on Channel 5 News at 10.
To find the best price on this technology, use our technology. Illinois Bell's Ameritech Pages Plus, published by Donnelly Directory. Shop here and shop smart.
Walgreens is making wonderful things happen this Valentine's Day with a variety of cards and gifts to help you remember the people you love. Isn't it nice there's a Walgreens nearby?
Where Pigeons Go to Die continues, starring Art Carney, Michael Landon, and Cliff DeYoung.
Announcing the newest cleaning tool in the universe. The first drawstring bag good enough to be called Glad. For broken toys and sporting goods. Glad bags have extra strong red drawstrings to seal tight and open easy. Even for the neighbor's bulky junk.
Clean up your space. Glad red drawstrings.
Sunny skies and zero chance of rain through Sunday.
Good news. There's no snow on our forecast today.
Mercedes-Benz introduces 4MATIC. Outwitting the weather and the road with the most advanced all-wheel drive system ever put in a car. 4MATIC. It may just obsolete other all-wheel drive systems. Not to mention weather forecasts.
I'm using this other long-distance company. Try to call Phoenix, I misdialed Fiji. I call the operator. She says she can't give me instant credit. I say AT&T always did. She says, you're not dealing with AT&T.
If you miss dealing with AT&T, it's easier than ever to come back. Just call 1-800-582-1700 right now and we'll switch you back for free.
They kept saying how much money I'd save. Then I get the first bill. I'm not kidding. I thought it was a typo. I mean, where were the big savings?
People who thought they could do better than AT&T are coming back for the real value. You can too. It's simple. Just call now and come back for free.
Takes longer getting through, but I'm saving a ton, right? Wrong.
You gotta read the fine print. I couldn't believe it. You're not dealing with AT&T.
Oh, I am now.
1-800-582-1700 for dependable, crystal clear AT&T long-distance service. Call now and we'll switch you for free. You couldn't pick a better time to come back.
Tuesday, Matlock's in a hot spot.
You think I made a mistake?
When he finds his client's guilty of murder.
You did it.
How can he defend her and still let justice prevail? A dilemma for Matlock. Then a father's death ignites a son's trauma.
We have a witness to murder.
The witness can speak.
Leaving a puzzling search to decipher the clues in the heat of the night. And
I want you to leave me alone.
Jack races time to save a beleaguered friend.
We're praying that you hear us.
Before he's hunted down by the mob. Midnight Caller following Matlock and In the Heat of the Night, Tuesday.
If oat bran made news, this should make history. Psyllium, an important ingredient in a new cereal from Kellogg's, Heartwise. Psyllium is a natural grain with more than 8 times the soluble fiber of oat bran. And that gives the delicious, naturally crunchy flakes of Heartwise the highest level of soluble fiber you can find in a cereal. Heartwise. To get more than just oat bran, take a word to the wise.
I was in Phoenix. I had to give a speech. While I was working on my speech in the hotel room, I started coughing. So I called down and the front desk sent up some cough syrup.
Not all cough medicines work the same.
This stuff was for kids. It wasn't for me. Then I sat down for something stronger, and they sent up Vicks 44.
Today's Formula 44, as effective as doctor-recommended codeine without narcotic side effects.
That Vicks Formula 44 kicked that cough.
Formula 44, as effective as codeine but non-narcotic.
I don't want to cough again, but if I do, I'm taking it.
Soft, 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 fluffy, soft, soft, soft. From a dryer sheet, Downy dryer sheets. Oh, come on, come on, come on in. The Downy feeling next to your skin.
Downy tumbles away static cling while it softens best of any dryer sheet. You can see the bubble doesn't burst with Downy.
Soft, soft, come on in. The feeling's fine. Come on in to Downy.
Your day begins with the bare necessities. Lubriderm lotion, created for dermatologists, absorbs quickly, every day, everywhere. Lubriderm, your bare necessity.
Ever find this in your freezer? What is it? How long's it been there? It won't confess. I'm a chicken from last May. That's why I love the new Right on Labels on Ziploc freezer bags. If I want a mystery, I'll read Sherlock Holmes.
Put your trust in a Ziploc bag.
It's an unexplained phenomenon baffling scientists.
This is a real mystery.
Dozens of circles are carved in the British countryside, appearing overnight.
Just odd, strange.
There are no footprints, no tire tracks, no evidence it's man.
You just can't believe it.
Could it be a freak of nature or UFO landing sites? It's a close encounter with the unexplained on Unsolved Mysteries Wednesday. Coming Sunday.
You ever met anybody you didn't kill?
Mel Gibson and Danny Glover.
I haven't killed you yet.
Lethal Weapon, Sunday.